What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Sports Fights. My name is Jordan Parhar, and I'm your host for this episode. Okay, second question, guys. And this is something that I am very curious about because I'm a huge NFL fan. NFL free agency is going on. It's been going on for a few weeks now. And there have been some big names that have signed. We've seen, Olivier Vernon has got his signed. We've seen, some people have gotten traded. Guys, Mark Sanchez, big name, traded. Unreal. Unreal, Mark Sanchez. No, but in all seriousness.
Don't worry, Mark, we'll come back here. We'll come back to Mark. Don't worry.
In all seriousness, big name that has yet to sign is former number 2 overall pick Robert Griffin III. And I think a lot of people are curious. And now we're recording this on March 22nd, so perhaps by the time this goes up, he will have ended up somewhere. But for now, we're going to debate this and figure this out. But what do you guys think is, or where do you guys think is the best fit for RG3 in order for him to succeed in the NFL? Because right now he's kind of, he started at the top, now he's kind of at the bottom. We want to kind of get him back here. I don't know how we're going to do that. Gino, where do you think the best fit for RG3 is?
I kind of went a bit off the board with this one. Like, it wasn't one of the most popular picks. But I'm going to go with the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh, big surprise. The Rams fan.
The Rams fan.
This was not a bias. This is like this.
Okay, well, tell me why. Tell me why.
First of all, with the Rams, very good defense, top 10 defense in the league. And what does a struggling quarterback need? A good running game. And the Rams have that with Todd Gurley. He can take a lot of the pressure off of R3 to make a lot of his, kind of sporadic runs and throws like that. They have a great young offensive line that's going to get better this year. Jeff Fisher with Vince Young in 08 did a great job with him. I think if you bring in RG3, he has to be healthy, though. If RG3 is not 100% healthy, I think he's just a waste of time. If he passes a physical and is healthy, as long as he puts up average numbers, 3,700 yards passing, throw for 20, 21 touchdowns, just average pedestrian numbers, that Rams team could be a wild card contender.
Nick, best fit for him to succeed in the NFL?
Denver. Denver doesn't have a quarterback right now. You just lost your quarterback, Peyton Manning. He just retired.
Nick, Mark Sanchez, you're forgetting.
Listen, I'm getting to Mark, all right? Peyton Manning retired. God bless Sheriff. Brock gone. Okay, so
Brock Lobster.
So sad. But you're bringing in Mark Sanchez, a guy who's on camera fucking wolfing down hot dogs on the sideline to a team. Okay, these are the defending Super Bowl champions. Mark Sanchez is not the man that's going to lead that team to success again. Denver's defense is strong, right? I think the run and gun game that RG3 brings, like Gino said as well, as long as he stays healthy, I think his style of play could work in Denver, honestly. I think he's a good suit in Denver right now.
All right, so there we go. 2 teams with good defenses and good running games. Nate, do you agree with that approach?
No, I don't, because I think you both got caught up with the fact that what team is he most likely to sign with. Yes, he's likely to sign with LA. Yes, he's likely to sign with Denver. But the best fit, and Jordan, you're going to love this, the best fit for RG3 is playing in Jerry Dome for the Dallas Cowboys under Tony Romo. Because
he's not playing there, he's a backup.
Yeah, exactly. What RG3 needs is to get back into being a backup to being a quarterback in this league and understand how to be a quarterback in this league. Kirk Cousins took that away from him, and he gave up. He didn't care anymore in Washington after that point, and that was evident on the sideline. What he needs is behind that offensive line and a couple of years to take over for Tony Romo, and we know RG3 is going to get at least 3 games this year because Tony Romo hasn't been able to play a healthy season in years. We know behind that offensive line that he's going to be able to do a lot of good things.
I love the Dallas Cowboys, so
he's baiting you for this.
He's trying. I'm
going to say Nate kind of contradicted himself in his answer. He said once RG3 lost that starting position with the Redskins, he kind of gave up. If he goes to Dallas, he knows he's going to be a backup, so you think he would just still keep that giving up mentality.
He brings up a great point, Nate.
RG3 wants to play.
He wants to be a starter. He wants to be their guy.
I'm talking about the best fit. I'm not talking about what he's going to sign with. He's not going to sign with Dallas. I know that.
But I'm just saying what you said in your answer. You contradicted your answer.
Jay Gruden had no appreciation for the type of quarterback RG3 was, and he made that public.
Well, sorry, go ahead, Nate.
Jason Garrett Jason Garrett.
Guys, why are you saying sorry? This is sports fights.
This is Canadian sports fights.
Well, I'm finished.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Jason Garrett will allow RG3, will give RG3 the confidence that he needs. That in a couple of years, when Tony's done, and I don't know about you, but I think Tony's not that far away from being permanently hurt with something severe. He's been hurt a lot recently.
For sure. He's probably got a good maybe 3 years.
Maybe 3 years if he's lucky. Yeah. And I think RG3 in 3 years' time can come back to that second overall pick with the knee problems that he's had. He needs to get healthy, like Gino said.
Okay, so for best fit week 1, I'm still staying with the Rams. But if I'm going down this kind of road, New Orleans Saints. Drew Brees, 2 more years out of there in a dome on turf. He can light the lamp in there.
That's what I'm saying. Again, back to the point where RG3, he's a second overall pick. He doesn't want to come in and wait 3 years' time to be a starting guy.
He'll be out of the league.
He goes into Denver. He's gonna be their starting guy. He's gonna be with Mark fucking Sanchez. Okay.
I don't know if he will be though.
He's going in there. Best fit for him. And personally, he's going in to be a starting quarterback in Denver behind a good team. I think he'd be successful in Denver.
I'm not endorsing Gino, but Gino is the best fit for him to start right away.
Wait. So Gino has a football team now, Nate?
I don't know who the Genos are.
Or Gino Smith is
LA.
the best fit for him? Gino Smith, here we go. It's Gino Smith, his own football team. It's the New York Gino Smiths.
It's Gino Hart.
Gino Hart.
LA.
Gino Hart on Twitter.
LA is the best fit for him to start right away. Definitely not Denver. He's going to have to fight with Mark Sanchez because I don't think that's a given that RG3 is going to start over Mark Sanchez.
Sanchez hasn't played in the league.
When was the last time RG3 played in the league?
He was just in the league last year as a backup. Where's Mark Sanchez?
Mark Sanchez
as a backup. He was a backup.
No, but actually, Mark Sanchez did play some games last year.
He played more games than RG3 did.
I see RG3 competing against Mark Sanchez, and I think RG3 is going to be beating out Mark Sanchez for a starting role in Denver. He's a better chance starting in Denver than he does.
Okay, guys.
I'm not saying he has a chance of starting in Dallas. I never said that, though.
Yeah, but you think RG3 wants to go to Dallas and have a long-term, 3-year plan, I could be starting in Dallas. No, he wants to play football now. He doesn't want to be the backup guy. He wants to play now.
I think he has to understand what the best fit for him is, and he's not going to be able to succeed in L.A., where Todd Gurley is the man of the future.
That's going to help him succeed.
Okay, Nate, I'm going to give you another chance, okay? We're going to give you, say something, what's a realistic option for RG3 to sign with that you would say that...
That's not the question, though. The question is best fit, and the best fit.
Well, the best fit for the best fit. But
you go to a team that's defending Super Bowl champions.
Nate, right now, I'm Regis Philbin, and I'm giving you a lifeline. Okay, you take that lifeline. What are you gonna do? Otherwise, you're done. You're done. You got no chance, son. You're out of here. You're out of here.
I stand by my pick of the Dallas Cowboys.
Theme song. No chance if that's what you got.
You're sticking behind the Cowboys. All right, you're done,
Cowboys.
Nate. You're out. Because okay, fine. Best fit. Here's what I will say. Here's why your argument is wrong. I like the idea of the best fit and giving RG3 a chance to win or to learn behind Romo and have Jason Garrett and to kind of train him into your ideal quarterback. But RG3's ego is massive. Last year, behind Cousins, he completely shut down. He wants to be the starting quarterback of a football team, and I agree with you. He needs to sit behind a starting quarterback and learn for a bit. But it's not in Dallas. Dallas is a crazy market. The media is going to go crazy over RG3. Could lead to a quarterback controversy. If he's going to take your approach, Arizona is actually the best fit for him, in my opinion. Bruce Arians, quarterback guru. He's a guy who can listen to RG3 and can shape his offense to help his strengths. And I feel like if that's the road he's going to take, that's probably the best way to go for him. But RG3, again, is kind of a bit of a head case, and I don't think he's going to go that way. So, therefore, he's going to have to go somewhere where he's going to start and where he's going to have a chance to succeed. And I believe what these guys are saying is probably the way to go.
I think the mentality, if I can just cut in quick, with RG3 is if he has the option of going into, say, 2 teams there, a team where he's going to know he's going to be a backup quarterback, a backup role, or a team that he has a chance to compete with, either that being LA or Denver, he's going to go in thinking he has a good chance of being a quarterback, and he's going to bust his ass off to get that starting role.
Just a couple points just to go against Nick here.
Yep.
Denver's running game, not consistent enough. With their
CJ? Come on, CJ Anderson.
He came up in the last 3 weeks. He was nobody the first half of the season.
Talk to his ring, buddy.
That was a team ring.
CJ has led.
Second thing, like you were saying, how RG3, he's a bit of a basket case. He goes to LA. He's going to be in Hollywood, endorsements, billboards. He's going to love it out there.
He's
But wouldn't basket cases kind of lose it in LA, Nick?
No, he's
in
going to enjoy
LA,
it.
I think, like he's gonna. LA's probably got some. I'm guessing some good-looking women out there.
So he's gonna hit up some of those housewives in Beverly Hills or something.
There's more distractions in LA than there is in Denver. Plus, you got John Elway to fucking mentor the guy. I mean,
Yeah, but he's a GM.
Okay, Nate. Since I kicked you out, normally I would go to you in the speed round, but who do we think we're gonna go with? We're gonna go with LA and Gino, or we're gonna go with Denver?
I already endorsed LA. The best fit for Johnny Manziel, and if I took that lifeline, I would have said Cleveland. And
you just said, wait, Johnny Manziel?
Nate, there's the door, man.
Nate, get out of here!
Robert
Come on,
Griffin III. Sorry.
RG3.
It's gonna be
Take two. Time out. Okay, here we go. So Nate, I'm having you here. Who do you think made the better argument between?
To be fair, Nate is not the judge. You are the judge.
It's true, but I'm going to Nathan for advice because I kicked him out and I was a dick. So
Gino
Nate, yeah. So Nate, you're going with Gino. And
Gino made the
LA
better
Rams.
argument. He's gonna sign with Cleveland, but Gino made the better argument. Yes.
And Cleveland, and yeah,
To be
as of
fair,
right now,
to be fair, Gino's argument was
right
LA's
now,
a nice city. St. Louis is going to be in LA
I said
first year this year. So we don't even know what's going to happen in LA this year. This is their first year going into it.
Okay.
What?
St. Louis is just getting moved this year.
All right. Again.
Yes,
Okay.
so?
So this is very hard for me because I kind of want to just go against Nate to spite Nate and give the point to Nick, but I think that Gino actually did make better arguments than Nick. I'm sorry, Nick. I would agree that Denver is the better fit.
Let's go with you then, man. You're the judge. Denver's the best
I'm not
place
judging
for him.
on what I think. I'm judging by who made the best arguments. I think Denver's a better fit. I think the Jets. I think you guys missed out. I think New York Jets would actually be a good fit for RG3 because you gave him Brandon Marshall, Eric Decker, good defense, good running game with Matt Forte. I think that's a pretty solid fit. I'm surprised when I gave you that lifeline, Nate. That's where I was kind of hoping you would go with, and I would have given you the point.
I stand by. I'm a man.
I love you, Nate.
This is
I love
off
you, Nate.
cue here. This is off cue. Have the Jets not already signed Fitzpatrick back?
No,
man.
What if they signed
Fitzy is free.
Fitzpatrick?
If they love, they haven't signed him yet.
Yeah,
They haven't
okay.
signed him yet.
Fair game.
But again, going along here, the point goes to Gino. So it's 2-0-0. Gino Cutri taking the lead here. All right, guys, that brings this part of the Sports Fights Roundtable to a close. We've gone too long for this edition, so make sure you tune in next time for the rest of this fight to find out who is going to win, Gino, Nick, or Nate. My name is Jordan Parhar. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you then.